YouTube. One of my goals this year in 2026 was to have a smaller inventory because I found it was very time consuming to keep track of such a large inventory that I had found myself accumulating over time just because buying different things for different reasons and stuff doesn't always sell right away. So you wind up with a bunch of stuff that may be a little bit stale inventory, and then it's just hard to stay on top of repricing on COMC because people will undercut your prices, and then you have to go back through and look at all your cards and make sure that you're having like competitive pricing, whether you want to be the lowest price available on the website or close to it in any case. So right now I'm just gonna do something which is to go through all the lowest cards that I have and just put them all at like 25 cents or something, almost like if you go to a card show and you see the 25-cent box or the dollar box or that kind of a concept. So the recent sales that I've had are some of the cards that I've repriced pretty aggressively, even if I'm losing money on them. And my total items in my inventory now is 4,400. I was over 5,000 at the beginning of the year, so I've been selling pretty aggressively, and I'll probably be under 4,000 pretty soon, probably by the end of March, I would think. And then maybe get down to 3,000 over the summer and close in on 2,000 maybe by the end of the year. So to go from 5,000 to 2,000 would be pretty great. So look at some of the sales that I've had recently. For 50 cents, this Ken Griffey Jr. second year card, a Mark Grace rookie for 75 cents, Jared McCain Prism rookie for 28 cents, Dick Pull, if you don't know this card, this Dick Pull card, I thought it was a funny card. I bought a few of them and they just never sold, so 75 cents for that one. I lost money on it. 75 cents for this Isaiah Thomas Silver, Select Silver from 2012. 75 cents for this Vladimir Guerrero numbered out of 55 card. Just a random card, never sold. Joe Montana, 1987 Topps. Pretty cool card on the vintage phone. Like the bullpen phone kinda. 75 cents for that one. 75 cents for this Charles Barkley. This is the kind of card that you would see at a card show, like in the dollar box or 50-cent box or something. You'd be like, oh, it's a pretty cool card. Like vintage basketball, second, third year. I guess it's a third year Charles Barkley card in the old Sixers uniform for 75 cents. So I'm just thinking, and this shows when I bought the card, which was in 2023, and I paid $140 for it. The cheapest available is probably around that $125. I have one here listed for $125. But I have 9 more of these plus the one that's listed, so I have 10 total. And I got all of them in 2023 or 2024. And so I feel like if I just go to this card and put it at $1, which is 75 cents plus 25 cents for shipping. But when COMC users look at the card, they'll just see the 75 cents. And the reason why 75 cents is important on COMC is because it's the cutoff for when you pay. They charge you storage fees. So any card that you list below 75 cents is free to have on their site. It's only above 75 cents that they charge you 1 cent per card. So if you have a card that's listed at 80 cents or 90 cents or whatever, they'll charge you 1 cent per month while that card is listed on the site for as long as it takes to sell. So if I have this card listed at $1 and I've had it for 2 years, that's 24 months. So it cost me 24 cents to list that card for sale for $1, and it didn't sell. Whereas if I sold it for 75 cents, I would just get the 75 cents and it wouldn't cost me anything. So that's why any card that's close to 75 cents, just put it at 75. It's better that way. Here's a Damian Lillard card that I paid almost $10 for and sold it after 3 years. I had this card for 3 years and I finally just sold it for $2. Let's see what the lowest listed one is. $4.45 is the cheapest one, but I'd rather just get $2 for it and be done with it than have it listed for $4, paying 1 cent every month. And I had it on there for what, 2 years or something? 3 years. So 3 years, 36 months, I paid 36 cents to have this card, to try to sell this card. And finally it just took $2 for it. Cade Cunningham sold for $2. I made money on that one, but that's like, I guess, one of the exceptions for the lower priced cards. A lot of the rookies, even Cade Cunningham is one of the best players and he's an MVP candidate, but a lot of the rookies, their cards go to basically nothing pretty quickly. Like just the random base cards, like the Jared McCain, second year player. He was probably one of the best rookies in basketball last year. Prism rookie card, and it's basically worthless, 28 cents. And he's not the only one. Patrick Ewing card. This is another one, like third year card. This Bradley Beal, it's numbered out of 25. It's from Court Kings. It's a pretty good looking card, numbered out of 25, but like, who cares about Bradley Beal right now? I had that card for almost 3 years and finally sold it for 60 cents. I listed it for 75, but somebody offered me 60 and I was like, you know what? I'll just let them have it. The other thing I think about this is you're letting people have cards that they want for a good price. Like, I don't really care if I'm going to make 10 more cents or 20 more cents. I could let somebody have this. Like if someone's a Paul Pierce collector and they're like, oh, this is one of his cooler rookie cards, like base rookie cards, the Ionics, and let him have that for 75 cents, even though I paid $3.50 for it, but I had it for 3 years and I was trying to sell this card and I had it listed as the lowest price, like for forever. I still have 6 of these. I have one listed at 75 cents and I have 5 more that I probably paid for like $1 or $2 each, and I had them listed. And now I'm just happy to let somebody have that card. Like if somebody wants to have that card, it's better for them to have it. And like this Chris Paul, 75 cents. I paid $15 for that card. Chris Paul rookie card from 2005. I bought it in 2022, so I had it for almost 4 years. I had that card, and it's probably the cheapest one you can get is probably a few bucks, maybe $5. I don't know. It's taking a while for the COMC website to load right now. I'm getting an error notice, so the website does that sometimes. Then these were just random serial numbered cards that I won on COMC auctions. I paid $1, $3, $2, and then I just listed these for 25 cents and they sold right away. Like this guy, Theo Maldon, like who even knows who that is? This David Bell and this Marvin Mims. Like I don't have any idea who those guys are. But I had those cards for a couple years. They never sold, and I finally just let somebody have them for 25 cents. And I feel like that's exactly the kind of card that you would expect to find in a quarter box at a show. So I'm going to go through now and just completely just take every single card. I don't know if it's 100 cards per page. If I go to my inventory manager, I think it's like 100 cards per page. But if I go to for sale, it's frustrating when the COMC website is being really slow like that. But I'm just gonna put everything for 25 cents. And like say my 100 cheapest cards that I have, whatever the 100 cheapest cards that I have for sale is, I'm just gonna put them all at 25 cents. Like I don't care if it's Ken Griffey Jr., I don't care if it's like a Hall of Fame rookie card, like a lower level Hall of Fame rookie who goes for like $1 or whatever. I'm just gonna put everything at 25 cents, and hopefully by then it'll just sell quickly and people will be like, oh cool, that's 25 cents, like that's a good deal for 25 cents. It'll just generate some cash flow for me, and then in a month maybe or whatever is still there, I'll just put it for 10 cents. And same thing I'll do at the higher level, like anything that's like $2 or something, I'll put it at 75 cents. And let's see, lowest asking price. And then the last recourse that you can do on COMC is put a percentage off. Like you can put all, the problem with that is that you can only apply it, it'll apply to every single card that you have. So right now what I'm trying to do is try to get rid of a specific set of cards which are cheap cards that I've had for a long time that haven't sold, and I'm trying to just get rid of those. What I'm not trying to do is put like a Bo Jackson 1988 Topps rookie card. I'm not trying to put that one at fire sale pricing. Like I'm not trying to give people 50% off of a Bo Jackson rookie, or even a Sammy Sosa Leaf rookie, or what else is here? Anthony Hardaway finest rookie, a Magic Johnson second year card, a Frank Thomas Leaf rookie, a Jose Canseco Donruss rookie. Like those cards, I'm not trying to take crazy amounts off, like sell them for half off or anything like that. I think those are just really good cards, really solid cards. But so that's why I don't want to use the COMC feature, which gives you the option of giving a discount on your entire inventory, even though it does let you go through and take certain cards out of the discount. So like say you want to put everything 50% off except this card and this card and this card. It does let you do that, but you have to go through individually card by card to do that. And for me, I have 4,000 cards in my inventory, like that would just take way too long, so I don't want to do that. But maybe what I will eventually get to, I don't know if I'll get there this year, but maybe next year, is since I'm sending a lot of these cards to auction, like the Bo Jackson rookie, the Jose Canseco rookies, stuff like that, I'm just sending them to eBay auction. So once I finish sending all of those like little by little to eBay auction, one after another, like not all at the same time, but like one and then another and then another and then another. Once all of those are sold and all I have left is like the cheaper cards, even like this Jerry Rice 1987, or like this Joe Montana from 1984 Topps, stuff like that. Like once I just have cards like that left, that if they're not worth sending to eBay auction, because eBay auction is 99 cents minimum, so you're going to be giving this card away for free basically, because somebody's going to win that card for 99 cents and COMC is going to charge you 99 cents, so you're going to give it away for free. So I'd rather sell this card for 75 cents or just set everything on fire sale price, like everything's 50% off, something like that. Like even like this Jordan base card, I'm not going to pay 99 cents to send it to auction. But if I've sold all my bigger cards, like this Kobe Bryant Topps rookie, this Kevin Garnett Finest rookie, like once I've finished selling all of those, even the Jordans and the Joe Montana and stuff like that, I'll just put everything 50% off and wipe everything out. And my goal eventually it would be just not even to have anything on COMC, honestly, because I'm mostly now doing other stuff, which I'll talk about in other videos, but like buying college football quarterback autographs to get them graded, and to sell those, and then focusing on the Michael Jordan rookie stickers, which I like to buy, and a few other things. But I'll just show you one last thing before I close off the video. Is this? I just got this card today from PSA. I just got it back from grading. I bought this card raw on eBay and sent it to grading, and it got a PSA 10. It's a Jackson Dart Gold out of 50. Serial number 15 out of 50. From 2022 Bowman University Chrome. Jackson Dart Auto. This is probably like a $2,000 card, depending on if you sell it, buy it now, or send it to auction. But I paid $3 something. PSA upcharged me because I got a 10, so it's a more valuable card. So I paid $60. They charged me $60, but I'm more than happy to pay $60 for this card if I'm gonna be able to sell it for $2,000 after I paid $300 for it. And I would rather all of these, like Mark Grace and Griffey and McCain and Dick Pole and all these cards, I'd rather sell all of those cards and put them toward the grading fee for this $2,000 card, rather than have all of these thousands of cards on COMC sitting there waiting, like hoping that I get $1 for it, or hoping that I get $2 for it. Like, I'd rather just let somebody get it for 75 cents or 25 cents and consider that they got a really good deal, which they did. They did get a really good deal, because I mean, this Isaiah Thomas silver from the first year of Select, to me, that's a good deal. That's a good card to get for 75 cents. It's just not the kinds of cards that I want to be worried about right now and spending my time going through them and pricing them and stuff like that. To see if I can get this Chris Paul card to load. I think COMC website right now is just too busy or whatever, but it's not loading, so we will never know how much the Chris Paul rookie goes for on COMC, but it goes for nothing, really. It goes for 75 cents, because even if the cheapest available on COMC is $5, that doesn't mean it goes for $5, because if I've had it on there since 2022, and I've had the cheapest one on there since 2022, and it hasn't sold, then can you really say that that card goes for $5? Not really. You can say it doesn't go for $5. So that's maybe just a cautionary tale from this video, would be to be careful. Even just because you have the cheapest card available on COMC, like this Deion Sanders card, it's a cool card, but even if you have cool cards on COMC and you have the cheapest available, it doesn't mean that that card is going to sell. Like, I've had this card since 2023 and it hasn't sold, and I finally sold it for less than what I paid for it. So just be careful when you're on COMC. Don't overextend yourself. Maybe try to focus on, if you're flipping, of course, if you're collecting, then buy whatever you want to buy. But if you're flipping, be careful, especially those lower value cards, because they're not worth listing above 75 cents, because it's going to cost you 1 cent per month to list. So it's really not worth having it's not worth paying 75 cents for a card that you think you can sell for $1, because if that card sits there for a year or two, you're actually gonna pay 24 cents to have that card listed. So, and you're gonna wind up letting it go for 75 cents anyway. So just be careful. And even a guy like this is what I was talking about earlier with the rookies. Brandon Miller is a great player. He's averaging over 20 points a game. He's fun to watch. He's one of the best. He was one of the best rookies, probably after Wembanyama last year. Brandon Miller was probably the second best rookie of the rookie class. But even that, it sells for $1. Like a Prism rookie of one of the best rookies sells for $1. Like, to me, that's just crazy. And look, I have all of these listed for 75 cents, and they're still sitting there. Like, it's not even like if you put them for 75 cents, they'll fly off the shelf. They don't. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 listed right now for 75 cents. And they're just sitting there. Like, even for 75 cents, people won't take them. And this is probably the best player from the 2023 class after Victor Wembanyama. So be careful on the Prism base cards. I have other Prism base cards like the Donovan Mitchell Prism base rookie. Doesn't seem to want to sell. Even Anthony Edwards, like, you'll have his Prism base rookie and you'll be the lowest price and it won't sell. So just be careful on the cheaper rookie cards, like the Prism base rookie cards and stuff. And don't be like me. Don't wind up with 5,000 cards on COMC that aren't selling and that you don't have time to be repricing. And let this video be a cautionary tale. And stay tuned for the follow-up video once I've sold like a few hundred more of these, and we'll see if we're able to generate some cash flow. I feel like once I've started putting these prices a little bit more aggressively, I have been able to get some sales going recently. So let's see if that keeps happening. And thanks as always for watching, and see you next time.